Hello everyone. Hello. I'm gonna wait for a few people to join, and then today I just wanna tell you a story. Today I wanna tell you a very short story of my grandmother. Hello everyone. I just want you to let me know that you can hear me on the chat, and then I'm gonna start the story. Just say hello back on the chat, and then I'm gonna start the story. It's not gonna be long, but I just decided to share with you all. As you can see, the title of my live today, it says, Let me share my grandmother with you all. So you're going to get a glimpse of my grandmother. And yeah, okay. I'll just assume that you can hear me. Hello, Limpo. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted that confirmation. Maybe the network is slow. So today, um, for those of you who do not know, the spiritual gifted people are called Ogogo Nomkulu, are called Gogo Mkulu for a reason. Mainly because there is someone behind them who gave them the gift, either a grandmother or a grandfather. That's why they are called that. And I have my reasons why I decided to introduce myself with my name. One day I will explain, but I never have a problem with anyone addressing me as Ukoko because I know that at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. There is Ukoko. So now today I'm deciding to come to you to be ugogo wamkuni. So a few days ago, hey, I don't know. I wish I can tell this in my language so that I can put the emotions and effects the way that I want. A few days ago, there was a very serious dream from. Okay, my grandmother is late. Let's first start there. My grandmother passed away 2019, so 3 years ago. So uh, she happens to be one of the guardian angels. Is Tunya to be in the front line? Whatever I need to be guided with, she's the one who comes up and passes the message. And also, let me just educate you a bit. If you happen to be dreaming of your grandmother or mother, please don't think she is your only ancestor. No, she's just the messenger. Don't think she's the one who's doing everything for you. No, she's not the only one. There are elders behind her. She's just the one who is sent to pass the message to you. So don't say when you give thanks, don't just count your mother or your grandmother. Count the whole crew because she's probably the youngest and that's why she is being sent to you. So that's the same thing as you can hear me saying. She only passed away 3 years ago, but she's the one who's coming back with all the messages and everything. But guys, yay, that lady just came back to scold us. When I say us, I mean her grandkids and my mother, her daughter. Okay? I'm gonna give you a personality of my grandmother while she was alive. My grandmother was one of the most sweetest, softest, quietest people. Like, she wouldn't scold anyone, she wouldn't shout at anyone. She was just so sweet. One of those people who allow anything to happen, who would give you anything. Just but one thing I noticed about my grandmother, I didn't stay with her for a long time, but I did get to spend time with her in her last years because she came to my mother's place where she was supposedly being taken care of. One thing I noticed about her, she would just break up and pray without noticing anyone. And we'll just keep quiet without being asked because we can hear that she's praying. She would do that every day. There's never a day where she would tell us to pray. Oh, guys, let's pray. Nah. And also by that time, she was in her 90s. It's like early 90s, like 90 something years or late 80s. She was in that age, very old age. And in fact, she was part of those that we were not even sure if she's over 100 because she lived at a time where they had no IDs, and then IDs caught up with them when they had already lived for some few years. So she was just one of those, the age is not really exact, it was an estimation. So, okay, and then my grandmother passed away like that, right? So I did say it in the previous story times that the setup of my family, that my father's side is hybrid in terms of beliefs, in the sense that my father was going to church but was also practicing everything culture, everything traditional healing, was practicing all of those. But in my mother's family side, they were just doing church and only church, nothing else but church, right? So when the issue of the spiritual gift came, I was not surprised um, because of my family history. Okay. But what surprised me the most was seeing my grandmother being at the front of it all. Because my grandmother was a praying person when she was alive. She wasn't doing any of the traditional stuff, nothing. Okay, that's the fun. But where I was coming at today, I was coming to share the scolding that we got with you so that you can also take some lessons. Hence I said I'm sharing my grandmother with you today. I want you to take the same lessons she was giving us for yourself. So a few days ago, my grandmother decided to do a visit, and not really a nice one. Actually not impressed with all of us. The main problem is that she feels like we're not praying enough. In fact, she feels like prayer is dead at home. No one is praying. Apparently, I'm the only better one who is trying. However, she's still not fully impressed because sometimes I don't pray. Okay. And then she started with my mother. And yeah, my mother doesn't really pray most of the time, but she prays when she remembers. And she started with her. And she says that she doesn't pray, and also everybody else at home do not pray. Mainly, let me just give you a percentage that I would estimate for them. It would be like 20% or 30% prayer time out of 100. And so she's not impressed with that. So the only person who's better is me. But let me also tell you about me. I'm only better because I am busy with my spiritual journey. That's all. Because I realized somewhere in the journey that um, prayer was supposed to be part of it. So that's the reason why I am better. And also because when you are gifted, you get to be attacked left, right, and center. So there is no way that you're not going to pray. Okay. So she was saying that she's not impressed. We do not pray. And she was also telling us our father used to go to church. He was also not big on prayer. So guys, one thing I learned from that dream is that going to church and praying are two separate things. They are seen as two separate things in the spiritual world. Don't say when you go to church and think you're done. Praying and going to church are two separate things. Yes, you go to church, that's fine. That's phase one. We need to do phase two now. When you get at home, are you praying enough? So, guys, I'm here to be my grandmother to you. Pray when you sleep. Some of you are going to say you don't know what to say. When you pray, when you sleep, you thank God for keeping you throughout the day. Pray when you wake up. You thank God for keeping you throughout the night. And then your prayer will grow from there. You will learn to pray for different things. The next time you'll be praying for a good day at work, for your colleagues not to be toxic, for your colleagues, for your work environment to be peaceful. You'll be praying for a lot of things, for everything that is going wrong in your life. You even pray for peace. I even pray for peace in my family and for people to get along because everybody wants a good family. You pray for people instead of while you're going to fight with them a lot during the day, but please remember to pray for them at night. Pray for your family. Pray for peace over your family. Pray for death to stop over your family. Pray for peace at work. Pray, ask God to fight for you battles that you know nothing about. Because somewhere, somehow, your name is being mentioned and they are planning bad things that you don't know of. So each time when you pray, learn to ask God to protect you against those things that you don't know about, but your name is being mentioned. So, okay, now you got the first part of this. That was the first part of my grandmother's lesson that day. And she was also telling us that looking at us, there is no one who matches her level of prayer. Oh my goodness. So, guys, please pray, pray, pray. You are getting this from me. If you've got any question, ask me. We can use all the remedies, everything is allowed, but everything that we do belongs to God. And one thing I can tell you, amongst your ancestors, there are those who are just praying. And by you praying, you're bringing them closer. You're bringing them closer to you. And then there are those who are just using iswasho. That is all the remedies we are doing now. And by you using all these things, they come closer to you and help you. That's why they work. Otherwise, as for me, I don't have power. It's not by my own power. If they didn't want you, it's your people and God who are unlocking things for you, who are giving you all the testimonies that you are able to give me. So I am here to share that with you today. And last but not least, the thing that she scolded us about was the fact that, so as we grow up, we get scattered around the country or the world where we're working in different places. Some people get married and stuff. So one thing she said to us is that also when we get home, we never greet them. Hi, boo. We never greet them. They just see us in the yard. They never know who arrived when. They never know who left when. And up to, so we don't give them money. Hey, hey, hey. We don't give them money. Hey, bantu. Huh? And also they don't know, like they quoted my brothers, that you see, that's when we don't even know how many kids he has. So guys, I am just giving you tips and warnings and all. This is something that we've learned and we realized we were really guilty of. Because one other thing is that it's not because we knew we were supposed to do this. We didn't know. We're just living and we realized they said we're just getting in and out of our home without reporting to anyone. And we didn't know that we still had elders that we're supposed to report to. Like there was a place at home that we're supposed to report to. And this goes back to umsamo. For some people, they call it umsamo. Some call it inlukagogo. If going in your home, do you have that place where you pray? Guys, you need to greet your elders if you do have that place, or maybe your home could be like my home and you do not have it for whatever reason, because our homes have problems, you see. But I was just here to share that with you and for you to think about it. I don't know where you are with your spiritual relationship or your spiritual beliefs. I don't know where you are, but I just wanted to let you know that um, so that you can get maybe a glimpse of me and try and to get to understand where I am coming from. And last but not least, guys, let me tell you, if you happen to use any remedies or anything, if you are someone who is working, please, in the way that you believe, do give thanks, do something small at home and give thanks for your job, for your business, for whatever has worked out, so that you can continue to receive more. Do share the little that you have managed to receive. So if there is no questions, that's all that I wanted to share with you today. If you forget anything I said, please remember I said My grandmother told me that prayer is everything. Dead people can lie, my dear. Number two, remember to acknowledge your people when you get at home. Don't just do in and out in your gogo's house. Remember to greet your gogo and your mkulus in your home. You know, don't just do your in and out. That is not your house. Oh, guys, I've just decided to add that spice. That is what I wanted to tell you. And number three is Thanksgiving. If you have been blessed to get a job, to have a business doing well, if you've managed to use the remedies and something popped out, it doesn't mean you have to do it every month. Just at least once of, like, if you have never ever done it while you are working, just remember them and then things will open up. Of course, you will do it according to your own belief and the way that you do things. I'm not trying to recruit or convert anyone to anything, but I'm just here to share and to open people's minds into thinking about themselves. But this is what was said to me. If there is no questions, then I can say good night. If you are joining this live, I will save and post it so that people can listen to this anytime, any day. I will give you 2 minutes or three to ask questions, and then at 21:45, I will then stop the live. But that's all I wanted to share with you today. Counting 1, 2, 1, 2. And just counting 1, 2, 1, 2. There's no questions. It's 21:44, 1 minute left. Then I'm gonna end the live. Have a good evening. Remember to do what you need to do, whatever that is. Whether it's prayer, whether it's steaming, whether it's bathing, just do what you need to do. Go fetch your life. All the best in whatever you are trying to get. This is my. So there's no questions, guys. I'm ending the live. You can catch it. I will post it there and you can listen. Thank you so much for joining the live. Truly appreciate it. I hope you have learned something. Feel free to ask questions even later. Bye.